drives me insane. It's so weird about my floors, you guys. I love it and clean, but at the same time, you can see any little mark on them, and it drives me insane.
Okay, I cut the pork. Wasn't talking, I don't know why, but here. Cut the pork up. Now, in this container, I am going to mix the Guinness and beer. This is going to be the marinade for the pulled pork. I'm actually doing it before I actually do the video, because I'm sure everybody's going to know what the marinade is. And by the time the video is, it's already been... What the fuck is in here? This is the Guinness and Stout. It smells fucking stout. Make sure you do all this laundry because we're going camping. It smells so stout, like not even a good smell. And then I'm gonna put barbecue sauce in here. I got ready. That means it was a good day. And then I'm going to put some of this spicy blend. So sad. I know it's because I'm cussing and I'm an idiot and I stopped taking my prenatals. I'm going to start taking them again. And probably two tablespoons of that. Kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of that. I'm just going to hide though. Some Tony's Zatarans. Tony's, I don't know. You know what Tony's is, but Zatarans. Some black pepper. Look, you know I gotta make it a little spicy too, a little chipotle. Get a spoon because this stuff kind of hurts sometimes. And now I'm mixing it. I think that marinade tastes pretty fucking good. Freaking good. So now I'm just going to put the meat in there. And we're going to let that marinate for a few hours. Right now I think it's like 9:30, almost 10. And I probably won't start. We'll be back, guys.
Certain stores, and they're so good. They're like more.
They look different, huh?
Slightly. More tangy. Guys,
Happy Sunday, Sunday Fun Day, another video. I think this is episode 4 with Getting Foodie with Ash. Today we are going to do a St. Patrick's Day kind of theme, kind of food. I was supposed to do that last week, but I procrastinated. But this week I found Guinness beer, so we're going to do that. We're going to do pulled pork sliders with guacamole. The guacamole isn't really Irish, but it's green, so I don't know what you want with St. Patrick. And the Irish, the pulled pork, the Guinness marinade is where it comes from. Irish, it's Guinness stout. So it's my first time making the sliders, but we will see how we do on that. First of all, we are going to put on my apron. My hands are washed. I just touched my hair, but I mean, my hair's washed. So we're gonna put on. Oh, and of course we're making a mixed drink also, and it's going to be a Irish trash can. I used to drink these all of the time at the bar where I live, and me and my best friend Macy would literally get like one of these every time we went into that bar, and they were the best. And I've never found anybody that made them the way they made it there, but I'm gonna attempt it. We'll see what happens. If not, doesn't come out so good, oh hey, we tried. If it is, just found my favorite drink again, and I can make it at home. So my ingredients we need, I have 4 avocados. There will be a clip of all of this close up in the beginning of the video. I have onions and jalapenos, which I'm gonna throw in the pressure cooker with the pork, which there is a close up of all the ingredients for the marinade in the beginning. We have salt, jalapenos cut, diced, tomatoes diced, onions diced, cilantro, some limes, that's for the guacamole, and here is some Tony's, one tablespoon of Tony's and 1 tablespoon of that Evergreen seasoning from Florida I have. So we're gonna try to put that in there. First thing we're gonna start is probably, I should put the pork on because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to put it to cook twice just so it can be extra tender. You don't need the meat holder, so you don't have to have that. Here is the pork. It's been marinating since 9:30 and it's currently like 12:30, so maybe 3 hours. 3 hours in this lovely little marinade I have. I mean, low key, it really looks really good. Look, you can't see it very good, but I mean, you'll get a close up of it in the beginning. But I'm probably gonna do a close up right now because I really need to get it in there. Oh, got me a new pair of tongs because the other ones were small and then they're ripping at the top, but these are so, I love the color. If you know me, almost everything I have is like mint, green, teal, you know. So this meat's been marinated, and this is pork shoulder, and I'm pretty sure I zoomed in on it too in the beginning of the marinade video. So I'm just gonna put the meat in there. I just cut it into like little pieces, not little pieces, but cube size, decent size pieces. Put this in there. I mean, it looks like it marinated for a minute, really. And I put obviously it's not all Irish, so because I obviously had to throw my chipotle in. If you've not seen my last couple videos, I'm obsessed with chipotle. It just has a good flavor, I feel like, and it's not as overpowering as some things are. So now I put all the meat in there. Put that in there. And I'm going to pour some of the marinade in there. Probably just that much. That's a lot already. Let me get a napkin. Oops. And this week we're not gonna use the stove at all. I don't like using the stove here. Just make it so hot in the camper. Okay, so we got it locked in. It's locked. So I'm gonna do, what is that? Oh, I'm gonna do steak meat because it's leaves. I thought it was raining. We're gonna do steak meat. So start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. What is 6? Chicken. Oh no, I'm gonna do 5. Yeah. So start. And we're gonna make sure the steam can come out. Fold this little napkin up, and I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna use those tongs for the meat. So I was like, hey, you know, maybe I should make the mixed drink already, but I know how that's gonna go, and it's probably gonna be a little buzz. So first of all, I'm gonna teach you how to make my famous guacamole. So I'm gonna put it in here because it's more of a room, and I'm gonna get another little bowl because I'm not gonna put all the guacamole in there. I'm gonna put some aside so I can have for the week. I always tell myself I'm gonna put everything right here where I can get it, and I end up losing something, forgetting something. You know, it's me. If you don't, oh, open this back up. Just kidding. We're gonna throw in these big pieces of onions and jalapenos in there, just to give it an extra little, you know, flair to it. Luckily, it wasn't like hard, because then it would have took forever. Well, let me start it. Stop. Okay, there we go. Now we don't have to open that until it literally tells you to open. Alright, right here we are gonna throw the jalapenos. Diced tomatoes. I don't put a lot of diced tomatoes. I'm not a big fan of raw tomato. I don't know, I just don't like the texture of it, honestly. Onions. And cilantro. I love cilantro, so I'll be overdoing that. So you're going to get your avocados. Look at these Pioneer knives I got too. So freaking cute. Look at the little thing. I mean, come on. These are adorable. So I'm gonna cut my avocado into halves, like so. I've learned, and you're gonna say, well, how do I know what avocado is good? I learned if they're soft, then they're good. If they're really hard, bro, don't do it. It's not even worth it because they're too hard. And here, avocados are never really in season, so I went to this store in Baton Rouge yesterday and found like the best produce ever. It's a Mexican kind of grocery store. It's called Ideal. Fire produce. So then you're just gonna get a spoon and scoop it out. And scoop that one out. Some of it will probably be like a little, if you get them too soft, it'll be a little black already, but dude, honestly, that has nothing to do with the avocado is going to be gross or not. I always feel like the softer the avocados, the better the guacamole will come out. Alright, so after this, take out your the little nut seeds. I don't know, I think they're nuts, I don't know. Maybe seeds. Oops. We're gonna do another one. Take that out. Put that up in there. Another one. Put it in there. I love doing guacamole, but I feel like your hands get so dirty, like so. Just so dirty. Alright. Now I'm just gonna mix this all up, which this avocado is like so soft. So it's dead ass not even hard. Some avocado you have to literally like, I've gotten some around here like at the local grocery store here is Rouse's and Walmart, Super Walmart. And some of the avocados you get legit, you might as well put them in a blender and make like a salsa de aguacate because, bro, that it's like a workout just trying to smash up your avocados. I'm like, bro, come on, what are y'all doing? Where do y'all find these? Bro, you might as well, the best bet is low-key if you're gonna make guacamole, you buy the avocados that are super green and buy it a week ahead there before. Just put them in a dark cabinet and they'll slowly get soft. Well, they'll ripen. This is so... Let me bring you all a little closer so that's a little better. So, let me see. Switch here. Okay. Mix it up. Mixing it up, mixing it up, mixing it up. So now I'm gonna put my salt and my Tony's and my Everglycine. It's a teaspoon each of it. I'm gonna mix that up. Okay. Now, I put lime in my guacamole. I don't know, a lot of people don't do it, but it helps it from getting black. And if you let avocado sit out for a long time, it gets black. I feel like this literally legitimately helps it from not getting so black. And I love lime, so I'd be putting a little extra. But who doesn't like lime? I mean, like, come on. Who would not like that? Alright, now I'm gonna mix that in. And I bought this at that grocery store too. It looks like a little squeezer. I'm pretty sure Walmart has it. Gonna mix all that lime in there. Dude, I can already tell this is gonna be fire. But okay, so I got that. Now I'm gonna take some out so I can have it for the week. And then we're gonna finish doing the guacamole. Alright. I'll guardar eso. For next week. All right, now we're gonna do the guacamole. Usually you can do this like with elbow noodles, but I did the conchitas. Little conchita moment. And now we're just gonna mix it all up. And you mix it with the guacamole. Dude, you're gonna literally be like, oh my god, Ashley, that's gonna taste so gross. Like, why are you doing this? Bro, how many of you eat cold pasta salads with, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is literally like a pasta salad, but like a Mexican take on it, but with freaking guacamole. And like me, I love pasta, I love guacamole, like the two best things in the world, and you put it together, and bro, you have created something magnificent. So look, this is our St. Patrick's Day theme pastaroni with a guacamole. Obviously, it's not St. Patrick's Day like Irish, but come on, who doesn't like that? So, pastaroni done. Let me get a napkin. Clean my hands. Like, look at that. So yummy. Like, come on. So now that is done, we are going to cover it. I'm going to cover it, put it in the refrigerator while we're waiting for everything else to be ready. But that is going to be so good. And now I'm going to clean this up. I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, now I'm back from cleaning up a little. Fix my apron. So now we're going to make the Irish trash can drink. So, I need my glass. I need my Red Bull. Oh, I think that's it's already out. Oh, I need ice for sure because I live in a camper, so all this alcohol legitly probably hot, but literally look at, there's a close-up of all of it in the beginning. Bro, a little closer. So here we're gonna get our ice cubes. Put a couple in there, probably gonna melt as soon as you put the freaking. Oop. We're gonna put those in there. One more. Put the ice in the refrigerator. Alright, so here's our Red Bull. So you have to put a shot of everything. It says a half an ounce, which I'm assuming is a shot. I don't know, really. Not a bartender. But first, we're going to put peach schnapps. So we're going to put... Oh gosh. One shot of that. Bro, I'm a little... low-key, I'm very nervous. I'm glad I don't have to drive nowhere today. So this is triple stack. And all this stuff you can literally buy at any grocery store. I literally found all this at the grocery store. But last week I couldn't find Guinness, and imagine that. So triple stack. Bro, that looks freaking deadly. Okay, and then they say you need light rum. So I got this rum. Obviously I don't know anything about rum. So here we go. Dang, that pressure cooker is cooking that meat already. It smells so good. And we're just gonna throw that in there. You need vodka, which, bro, I feel like this is just like the three horsemen. When you take that shot, that I feel like it's kind of like the same thing, but way freaking worse. And then gin. And we have one more, the blue Kaluda. I think it's, I don't know, I'm not gonna even attempt it. And then, so one gin. Bro. Dead ass don't know if this is a good idea, but one shot of this. I mean, the blue makes it look a little bit more pleasant. Yes. And then Red Bull. And the way they did it at the bars, you'd go like this, like. But look, I feel like I'm gonna spill it, so I'm just gonna pour it in there. Because if not, that was just gonna be so bad. And now we mix it up. Look how pretty it looks though. Let me really show myself. Like, look at that color. That is so pretty. So we're gonna mix it. And let me get another glass so we can mix it like back and forth. I need to buy one of those. I need to buy one of those things that they use to make drinks with. Okay, so we're just gonna mix it like that, a little ghetto style. Smells really good though. Look at these cool little mood changing cups. I know that's beside the point. So now we're gonna drink this. Bruh. If my best friend Macy was here, she would freaking flip. You know really what that tastes like? A whole lot of bad decisions that we did. I legit remember one time me and Macy went there and her mom came out with us. Oh gosh. And her mom was dead shocked because everybody knew us by our name. Like, it wasn't like, oh man, who are these girls? They come in here rarely. People knew us by our name. Like, about it, Macy wasn't even from there. She started going to college there when we met at the restaurant that we both worked out there. But like, she wasn't even a genuinely small town from that small town. But like, what all that? I just need that all to get out of there. Like, that's a lot of water. I mean steam, not water. You just need the pork to be extra soft. I'm gonna take another drink. Bro, that tastes so good. Like, so good. Like I said, that tastes like freaking Main Street Bar. Like, I wish Maisie was here to try this because literally she would have flipped her. I low-key wish I had another camera to record on so that I could FaceTime her and then insert the clip in here. But I'm all on a budget, sirs. So we're still working on everything. So we are going to take another drink. Next we're gonna do is, so I'm making these sliders and I'm making them in the air fryer. And I'm only gonna do 4 because I mean it's just me and probably I think I'm having some friends come over later on, people I work with, but we're just gonna do these right here. And I'm gonna cut them in half. Rooster was being freaking. Okay, this knife. That knife is not. I need a knife con los dientitos. Yeah, like a bread knife. I think these are called bread knives. So I cut it. And just like that. And I'm gonna get some cheese out. Put all this alcohol back over here. Dude, that is good though. I'm very impressed with myself. And I don't know how people didn't, like me and Macy would legitly go up there. I don't know which bartender it was that made it for us, but she knew exactly what we wanted all the time. And she made them so good. And all the other bartenders would come in there and we'd be like, hey, we want an Irish trash can. And they would be like, okay, make it. Never tasted good. Or they'd be like, oh, how do you make that? And I'm like, I don't know, but I mean, I'm sure you could YouTube it, Google it. And I freaking Googled this drink. And it came out just like it. Maybe they low-key just didn't want to try for us because they were annoyed by us. Maybe they just didn't like us because we were so cool. I don't know. I mean, there could be a lot of things going on with that scenario there. But I'm gonna get the Pam spray. Quesito. So I'm gonna put this cheese on it. It's called melting cheese. Chihuahua Mexico style. Chihuahua. So you know the cheese is gonna be fire all along. This is like the best cheese para hacer quesadillas. Freaking anything. This cheese is fire. It even gives you like chicken quesadilla, the ingredients and how to prepare it on the back. Don't look at the calories because you'll be upset about the calories. But hey, it's Sunday fun day, okay? Worry back on running again on my weekly runs because I've been kind of slacking. But summer is coming up. And I'm really trying to go to that Jeep week thing in Galveston. And I don't want to look like a whale riding around in a Jeep. Like I tell everybody, my goal is to look like I've had 2 kids, not 3. Like, I just, obviously I'm like, I want to be so skinny like a supermodel. I legitimately just want to look like I've had 2 kids, not 3 of them, Love my kids, but I just want to look like I've had 2, not 3. But I really want to go to that Jeep week. How y'all liking this hairstyle? I saw that on TikTok. This girl did it on TikTok, and she did it so much better than me, and I legitimately had to Snapchat somebody and be like, hey, I Snapchatted 2 people, Macy and somebody else, and I was like, hey, does this look good or does it look bad? Before I got off to the store to go get some Red Bull, because I forgot the Red Bull when I was in the store the other day. And then she's like, oh, it looks so good. And then the other person after I had already gone out of the car snapped me back and was like, yeah, it looks really good. I like it. So there's that. But I'm going to come back to you when the pressure cooker is done with the pork and we will finish. All right, guys, the pressure cooker is done. So we're going to, oh, the meat looks great. Only one time around. So we are going to put our meat in this little Tupperware. Put it in. Pour it up. Dude, this pork came out so good. Let me check this out. Oh, I'm gonna throw the sauce on it in just a second, but that was fire. So we have it all in here. We're gonna put the lid over here. And I want to shred it, but I don't want to shred it with my hands. So we are going to use our trusty little cake mixer. I know you all have seen the videos where they put like the chicken. Oh, hold on. Then we need a bigger pan. Hold on. We are switching pans. Put all the pork in here. I'm gonna put it back in this one, but we're gonna. Put it in here. Whoa. Bro, this works. Hey, look. This butte right here. I don't know how to take that off. But we're going to put all this. Look at all that. Dude, that is. Look. Dude, that is desabrada as AF. I'm gonna pour this juice in here again. Oh look, don't touch stuff with my hand because oh shoot, that's hot. Put that back in there. Let it cool off. And we're gonna mix it. Look at that. I'm about to bring y'all closer. Put this to the side. Alright, you see the meat? See it? Okay, now we are going to see the breads. Hawaiian rolls, I cut them in half. You're gonna put one little pinch in each one. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's too much. My hands are clean, guys. These are obviously, I'm probably just gonna eat these. Nobody else is. Okay. Then we are going to get our cheese. Put the cheese on it. Put the lid back on, which is just the top. Smash it down a little, you know, just so we can know. We are going to put these in. Well, first, we're going to spray it with the Pam spray because we don't want it to put it on top too. Let it get a little golden. Bottom. We're going to grab these with our hands, put them in the middle, and we're going to stick them in here. And we're going to put it, no. I'm going to do 5, and first we're going to do 5. 400. And here we have our slider and our pasta. I got the little burnt part a little too much, but. And our drink. Let's try it out. My eyes melted. Let's try this out here. This is my favorite part. Let's try the guacamole. Oh, so good. And that will be the St. Patty's edition of Cooking and Getting Boozy with Ash. Like it? We got it. And I'll see y'all next week on the same time, different day, and we'll see you later.